by society. You're a victim of the digital age, a 21st century casualty. Open your eyes, you're losing control. Open your eyes, put down the phone. Conditioned by misinformation, it's just the media telling us lies. Decipher fiction from the truth. Society's slow and tragic demise. Open your eyes, you're losing control. Open your eyes, put down the phone. Everyone's got their fucking opinion.
Sex and violence! Sex and violence! Sex and violence! Sex and violence! What's up? What are you doing? Guess what? Guess what you're watching? What's up, Scott Earth? I noticed that there's a gal in Skarhead. I did not know this. We'll have to ask our guest. I'll have to ask our guest about this. Hold on, I don't like my color. Let me change colors here. There you go. That's a little better. Hey, if I look good, you look good. What's going on? What's up, Brian? What's going on, everybody? It's the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. Fucking punching them out, man. I don't think we've done a Wednesday, Sunday. I don't think we've done a Wednesday, Sunday, a Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday in years. At that Bob Weir Memorial Show. We need Waddy on the show. I got close to booking Waddy. It'll happen. What's up? Concrete Burial. Aren't you guys playing? Gang. Aren't we playing with you guys in a minute? On Saturday? If the big snowstorm doesn't blow everything out. Speaking of big snowstorms. Oh, wait. Oh, man. I don't have where's hold on. I gotta get my Lori Dawn intro. Where's my Lori Dawn? Hold on. Sex and violence. Sex and violence. My co-host, actually, she's not co-hosting today, but she's here. She's an artist and a bit of a musician hailing from Long Island, New York. She's the co-founder of Women of the Pit, which highlights fan. Why am I reading this intro?
I don't know, actually.
Sex and violence!
The sex and violence is enough of an intro. I'm just here for the sex and violence today.
Hey, I'm just... you know. What
well.
if you could pick one, what would it be? Sex or violence?
Violence.
Right. Yeah. Right.
I'll take violence, please.
I'll take violence for 400, please.
Exactly.
This New York hardcore band from Queens, New York. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah,
right before the snowpocalypse coming this weekend.
It's gonna snow. I can't.
Listen,
It snows.
This could be something serious, or it could be nothing. We can be getting between 0 and 3,000 inches of snow on Sunday.
Oh, on Sunday, you mean the day that we have our last Bowery Electric show? You
Yes.
mean that day?
Yes.
Tell you something.
This day.
Let me tell you something. You all better be at this fucking show. I swear to God. Anybody fucking punks out of this show on Sunday, you're gonna have big problems. I'll throw you friggin' kids out in the snow with that stupid dog of yours.
Exactly. Just get in your snow plows and get down to the Bowery Electric.
The cats can stay. The cats can stay, but the kids and the dogs are going out in the snow.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, this could be yeah.
We'll
last
watch.
Bowery Electric show.
We'll watch. We're watching those European models. European weather
What's
models.
that?
Those European weather models are always apocalyptic. They're always the worst.
What's
And
that
that's always
weather
the
guy? What's that weather guy you told me about?
Reed Timmer.
Who?
Reed Timmer. If
Reed
anybody knows him. Reed Timmer.
Fuck that dude.
Reed Tim is watching this storm. You know, if a storm shows up on his social media, that it could be something serious. Yeah.
Reed Tim. All right. Hey, you know what I did last night?
Yes, I would like to know what you did last night in the freezing cold. What did you do?
I did this last night.
It's called Safe European Home. It's called Safe European Home.
I was actually enjoying it. That's what it was going on really long because I was enjoying it.
That was awesome. That's
It was great. That was Jesse.
So what was that whole thing? What was that whole show about?
It was a hurricane. It was a benefit, like a Clash hurricane relief benefit. All Clash songs. That was Jesse Mallon's backup band.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I enjoyed getting up there. I enjoyed getting up there with the big boys every now and then, as opposed to my contingent of schmuckleheads. Yeah.
Hey,
just kidding, guys.
They're great musicians too.
Hey, shouting out Rat Bones, who had great success with his pop up, where I bought many Conan comics.
Nice.
I bought many Conan comics that I dragged into the house. My wife's like, "What the fuck are you? What are you 5 years old buying comic books?" I'm like, "Well, kind of, you know." Pete Stahl was great. Yeah.
And you had who else? Paul Bearer as well.
I didn't see Paul. I don't know if he didn't show up or what.
All right.
I didn't see Paul. I saw.
Eugene, was he in there?
Oh, Eugene. You know Eugene. Yeah. Eugene was there in his glory.
What song did he do?
He did some Joe Strummer song on the acoustic by himself. Okay. And who else did I see? Ivan Julian from the Voidoids and a couple other people. It was
Nice.
cool.
Nice.
It was nice to be able to go to the Barry Electric. It's not our show. No stress. I showed up 15 minutes before. I did my thing. I wasn't invested in it. I didn't have to. I didn't have to deal with like who's puking on who, and it wasn't my show.
And it was a freezing cold night in New York last night. It was like what, 7
It's
degrees?
cold.
Hey, it is cold. You lose
Said that. Hey,
fingers in the weather.
Jimmy Ferrari said it. Where is it? Yeah,
Yeah,
there'll be 2 inches of snow. Everybody calm down.
Okay, yeah. That's the Jimmy Ferrari weather model,
Right.
as opposed to the European who says 2 feet and the American that says nothing.
What's the dude's name? The weather dude?
Reed Timmer.
Reed?
Reed. R-E-E-D.
Fuck Reed Timmer. We get our weather from Jimmy Ferrari.
That's
The
right.
source for all the great New York weather. Brooklyn, Jimmy Ferrari. With the weather.
The original storm chaser.
Yeah, right. There you go. 6 to 10 inches. Yeah, all right. Come on. Let that fart out, kid.
Let's calm down.
Hey, Dom, I just hope this happens on Sunday. Listen, everybody, I'm telling you, better be there. I swear to God, if we do this show and you're not there. So, you know what Cindy said? I don't have a dog. Oh, no, I don't have kids.
Oh.
Well, then I don't have anything to throw out in the snow, do I? All right. Yeah, I'm right. Anyone named Reed is a douchebag.
There you go.
There you go. We are the storm chasers of death. Yep. Yeah.
It's good.
Fine.
It's good.
I have my snow. That's right.
It's right. Get on your snowshoes. Strap up those.
Stop fronting, Elisa. You'll be the first one to punk out. You know?
Get those sled dogs. You know?
Yeah, can't miss the last. That's the spirit, Rich Solar. Rich Solar will represent.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We announced the Bowery's closing. Everyone's like, oh, the Bowery's closing, this and that, oh, another. You know what? These are 99.9% of those people that were lamenting about the closing of the Bowery have never come down and supported one of our Bowery shows. So,
well, they were going to, and now
I was going to.
Like,
I know you've been doing them for 5 years,
right.
and you've done 75 of them. But I was gonna come down.
Now, what will they do with their weekends if not come up with excuses as to why they weren't there?
Yep. Oh, I can't believe the Bowery's closing. Another one bites the dust. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Motherfucker, you never even come down anyway. Why don't you go feed the dog? Why don't you go feed the cat or do something useful? Go put the laundry in the dryer.
Right.
Go watch Reed Scooby-Doo on the Weather Channel.
Go spend time with your family and work at your job or whatever you're doing.
Go smack your wife's ass. Go smack your wife's ass and go help your kids with the homework.
Exactly.
You know what? All right. Now you got me all angry. Now I'm all angry, ready to bring on today's.
Yes, we're going to be building snowmen down at the Barry Electric this Sunday. You don't want to miss it.
Yep. Yes, that's right. Sunday. So Bowery shows are Sunday church. Commit my funk. All right.
Yeah. Whatever that is. Commit.
All right. Hey, let's get our guest on. I will talk to you soon. Are you gonna hang around? Oh, you're gonna come on at the break. We're gonna.
Yeah, I want to come on and see those records.
Oh, we got special treat. Couple special guests today, including our good friend and supporter Devin from. I'm frazzled. From DTFM Vinyl Distro. You know why I'm frazzled? Because that fucking set didn't start last night till 10 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
I'm usually asleep by 10 p.m.
Yeah, really.
Yep.
Rat Bones is challenging you to a snowball fight.
The ones that always talk the nonsense are always the one that do absolutely zero. Ain't that the truth? You know what? Big Rob, let's get him on. I'll see you at the break. Yes, Devin from DTFM Vinyl Distro will be on at the break. I'll see you in a bit.
Sounds good.
Good God, that's right. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. We're sponsored by DTFM Vinyl Distro, Generation Records, 126 Hardcore Clothing, Women of the Pit, She Devil Covered Minty Fresh, and the Texas Silver Rush. They're a jewelry designed from a boutique store located at the birthplace of the Texas country music scene in Fredericksburg, Texas. They specialize in working with musicians in all music genres to design and create unique one-off pieces, as well as the style and for stage, album covers, promo photos, and sex and violence. Their client list includes Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Greg Rollet, Ringo Starr, and of course, Agnostic Front. Information on online sales are being taken at their Facebook and Instagram pages, and of course, www.thetexassilverrush.com. That said, let's clear the deck. What the heck? And let's... Justin Flem, where you been? I guess we can get started. Mark Tulch up in Canada. I bet it's warm up there. Here we go. Let's clear the deck. Let's bring him on. Let's bring our first victim on. Today's guest is the guitarist and guitar tech hailing from New York City. As a musician, he's known for his work with the bands Metalstorm, Maniac Rise, Marauder, and currently Skarhead. Sex and Violence. As a touring guitarist, he has played with Agnostic Front, and as a tech, has worked with Biohazard, Life of Agony, and, believe it or not, might feel out of context, Vanilla Fudge. Please welcome, coming at us from Queens, New York, a hometown favorite, Big Rob Castoria. Hey, man.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Drew?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Chilling, man. Hanging in there.
How's Queens?
Ozone Park is always Ozone Park.
Are you living in the house that you grew up in?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
You must be Italian.
A little bit. I just took the plastic off the furniture last week.
We were talking about that recently. The Italian provincial furniture with the plastic on it.
I had to do it. I was getting stuck to it. I couldn't get up.
Yeah. There you go. Good. I like that clip. So was there a gal playing in that clip with you?
Yeah. Gina from upstate. I think she's from Rochester. She filled in on a tour we did last year.
Ah.
Yeah, she did. She played guitar.
Got it.
Yeah, because Zach can't do too much touring.
Sure.
So, yeah, that was the first tour I did with them as well.
Is that right? Skarhead's a Women of the Pit. Excuse me. Is that right? Skarhead's a Women of the Pit
Hey,
band?
listen, if you got a woman playing in your bands, you're a Woman of the Pit bands.
All right. Okay.
It
Thank you.
qualifies.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, wow. Who would have thought? You know, who would have thought that Isaac's vehicle is a Women of the Pit band?
Oh boy.
Good stuff. So let's chop it up a little bit. I know everybody's happy to see you on here. It's always exciting when we have a hometown hero on the show. That said, how did you come up? Did you grow up in a musical household? How did music come into your life?
Well, my grandmother played violin in an orchestra, and as my mother was growing up, they weren't musical like my uncles or anything like that, or my mother. So when my mother had my sister, we got a piano lessons, and she played amazing. I still have a piano in my house. So then when I was 7 years old, not 17, 7, my mother took my cousin and myself to Peterson's House of Music in Woodhaven, and I started playing guitar, and she started playing piano. But in second grade, the custodian at the school wanted to give me free drum lessons. He wanted to give me jazz drum lessons. Right. And my mother was like, nah, it's too noisy, so we'll go to the guitar.
Right.
And I still talk to the woman who taught me from the very beginning. Her name's Kathy Serpico. We're friends on Facebook, and she always comments on the stuff I post. And See, I posted that, and I was like, I played shows before any of you jerk offs.
How old are you there?
8 maybe.
Wow.
And we used to like they had about 3 or 4 guitar players at the music school, and they had a thing called the band. So that particular picture, I got a silver medal for playing Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Aw.
And yeah, it was at some auditorium. I don't remember where, but I
That's a good
flubbed
one, man.
note.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
Big Rock
man.
Candy Mountain. That's a good. I like that one.
And I flubbed one note, so I got a silver medal. And then the other guitar players and myself, we used to get, they called it the band. We used to do recitals. We would play like Beatles songs, play the melodies and everything. Yeah. And the guy next to me with the jeans on, that's Eric Oppenheimer. Eric was playing guitar for a while locally. Then he worked at Sam Ash, and then he was in that band, the Bleeding Hemorrhoids, and then he worked at ESP, and he lives in I think he moved to like Nevada or something now, or somewhere out there. But and his brother Pete was playing as well. But it was cool, man. You know, we got to play all these cool songs, and then in 6th grade, my class did a project for Earth Day, and they sang a song about saving a whale to the tune of Stairway to Heaven. And I played Stairway to Heaven on guitar, and we performed at Lincoln Center in front of over 1,000 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I had my little fucking Gibson SG copy. It looked like Angus Young's guitar, burgundy with the black pickguard.
Sure.
And, you know, it was definitely an experience I don't think anyone could ever say they've done before.
What was the first music? What's up, Larry the Hunter? Hope you're well, buddy. Did you know Mike Gibbons early on as a kid, or was that later on?
I met Mike Gibbons when we were teenagers. We had the same circle of friends, and then we were friends since we were teenagers. And then when I used to bounce at the Forest Hill Swim Club, they called it Sanctuary, and Mike used to perform there. He had a band, SP-111, and then he had a cover band and all of that shit. So I used to see him there all the time. And then we just, you know, we used to hang out at Juniper Park because he lived across the street. So we had to go to the bathroom or something. We went right in his house. So, and then me and him always used to go in and play guitar. And still to this day, like I said, he was a very dear friend of mine and one of the most overlooked and underrated guitar players that, not even in the hardcore scene, but in music in general, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, Mike was a talented guitar player. What was the first music as a young person, I guess around age 7, that you felt connected to? Like this is my music.
Well, my cousin Paul was probably maybe about 6 years older than me, so he was always playing like Chicago or Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath, Jimi Hendrix, Boston, all kinds of shit like that. So I would listen to it, and I think one of the two songs made me really want to play guitar, which the live version of Freebird he had on some Leonard Skinner album.
From One More From the Road.
Yes, that was it. It said One More From the Road.
That was a big record for me growing up. That record.
Yeah,
that live Skinner record.
Yeah, and I used to listen to that the guitar playing at the end of Freebird all the time, and then when I heard Jimi Hendrix, it blew my mind. So I had to do that, and I liked Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Sabbath, of course. They were like, you know, and but then when I heard the first Van Halen album, I didn't know what to say because it was the most amazing shit I ever heard in my life. And but you know what it is? My top 3 influences in playing were Jimi Hendrix, Eddie Van Halen, and Yngwie Malmsteen.
Right.
But growing up, a lot of these guys I listened to like Robin Trower, Gary
Ooh,
Moore.
come on now.
Yeah, man, they were amazing.
Robin Trower, Gary Moore.
Forget about it. Those guys, even like one, you listen to one song and it's like a guitar clinic. A lot of these people don't know shit, man. What a good point one of my guitar teachers had said was, whoever you find as an influence, look at who they were into, and then listen to that. I listen to a lot of shit like the Cars, Boston,
right.
Zeppelin.
I read that you were somewhat influenced on another level by Elliot Easton from the Cars and Barry Goudreau from Boston.
Yeah, they were fantastic. Yeah. They were amazing musicians, and they played. People might say, you have the tunnel vision fucking metalheads and hardcore guys nowadays to be like, oh, the Cars. The Cars wrote some of the most amazing songs out there, and the melodies in Boston too. That was probably one of the best debut albums still to this day that I ever heard.
I have an interesting history with the Cars. I hated them because I came up in Boston in the early hardcore days and part of that part of that early Boston crew. And when I was a teenage skinhead, the Cars were just perceived as the exact opposite of what we were doing in 1981 in the streets of Boston. The Cars, just because it was a college town and you just couldn't get away from it. And I loathed the Cars. But,
they didn't say oi, oi, oi in any songs.
Well, before that, I hated disco, and I love the Cars now, and I love disco now. So, when you're young,
you kind of, you still have to mature musically when you're young. Like back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, growing up in Ozone Park was a little different because you had a whole blend of different people. Metalheads were kind of scarce, and punk rockers and skinheads were even less abundant. And there was a lot of freestyle music, a lot of disco. I think I was 17 there.
Right.
And you just being friends with everybody, you just listen to all this shit. I used to go when I had long hair. I used to go to Raw. I used to go where Raw was on Bell Boulevard. I used to go there on Saturdays.
Oh, wow, I haven't heard that in a minute. Roar.
And then the night before, I would go when I think Fridays was Raw, and then Saturdays was Avanti's. It was like total freestyle disco, and I used to go see the disco acts there, like Coro and George Lamond, all that shit. And I had long hair, and I used to go to my old drummer and shit like that. And ask Sal Enemy. Sal and I been friends since we were teenagers, and he grew up in Oakland Park. Yeah, he grew up like 2 minutes from me. And I have a video clip of him at.
I'll ask him at the show on Sunday that everyone's going to be at.
Yeah. I have a video clip of him dressed as Julius Caesar at a Halloween party singing fucking TKA.
Wow.
And, but you know what Sal told me one time? It made me feel good. He told me, he says, when I played in Metalstorm, there were like only a couple of like heavy bands in the neighborhood. And he goes, Metalstorm was the reason everybody in Ozone Park wanted to join a band. And I was like, wow. I was like, that's cool. It was cool to hear, because Sworn Enemy was, I believe it was called Corruption originally, and then Downfall, and then Mindset. And I was, at that time in the mid 90s, I was playing in a band called Fuse. They were a local hardcore band. And this guy that I was very close with, we used to call each other cousins. His name was Steve. He used to have that bar Cheers on Liberty Avenue. And I used to DJ there on Metal Night. And I had bands play. Fuse played there. Sworn Enemy played there. Hatebreed played there when they first started in the 90s.
What was the name of the place?
Cheers.
Cheers? Like the show Cheers?
Yeah. But a lot more violent. Yeah.
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Tell us, your first band sort of was Metalstorm. How did Metalstorm come together? Who was in it? And give us the timeline of the mighty Metalstorm. Okay.
When I got into high school, I went to John Adams High School, and my friend Dave Moeller was the drummer. Dave and I knew each other since we were like 7. We played on Ozone Howard fucking baseball together. And then he was like, you know, we guys just start playing guitar and all this shit. Like, oh, let's play some songs or whatever, you know, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Slayer, that kind of shit. So I went to his house one day to jam, and we were doing the basic Living After Midnight, Breaking the Law. Then we did Aces High, and then we did Slayer, Black Magic, and all this shit. But
now.
Yeah, probably I'd say 1985, and then Greg Petrowski was on vocals. Greg went to Art and Design High School. He knows a lot of the Lower East Side guys. We had a couple of different guitar players, but the last solid lineup was with Anthony Caravella on guitar. He played in a bunch of different bands, Terrigenous and Pyrexia and shit like that.
Wow, you're dropping mad old school Queens metal.
Yeah, man.
That's going deep.
Pete Maglione played bass, but he was actually a drummer. He played for Space Beard. He played, I think, shortly for the Unsane. And that was it. We started playing. Our first show was like in April or May of '86 at February's.
Yeah.
And my hair wasn't that long yet, but
wait, I have a shot. Keep going. I actually.
Yeah, there's the one.
I have a shot with the February's in the background. Let me see. Go ahead.
There's a couple.
Yeah.
We played there a few times. We played the Right Track In, and then we started playing. We were, instead of like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, we started playing Slayer, Venom, Exodus. Yeah, that's one of them.
You can see it's February's in the background.
Yeah, definitely.
What kind of BC Rich is that?
ST3. I still have it.
No shit.
I got it in '86.
Wow.
We started doing Venom, Slayer, Exodus, Murphy's Law. We did 7 Seconds, 99 Red Balloons. We did Cro-Mag's World Peace. We did all these covers, and we started writing heavier thrash songs.
Mm-hmm.
Then we played February's twice, and the kids started going crazy in there, and February's told us never to come back. So our friend Vinny, he worked at Uncle Phil's Records, Vinny Segarra. We called him Uncle Vinny because he worked at Uncle Phil's. He started getting us shows at the Sundance. So he called us one day.
Frank Cariola Sundance in Bayshore, Long Island.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got us a show with Death Angel and Rigor Mortis. That was our first show there. And then DRI and Death. And then Dark Angel and Death. Sacred Reich and Atrophy. And then we were main support for Biohazard on their first album. And our singer left. So Metalstorm kind of fizzled out. And then I cut my hair and I jammed with Pyrexia. And
I have a wait, just a quick moment, ladies and gentlemen. Sundance.
Yeah. That place
there
is the best. That's part of the hospital now, that next door. The hospital took that.
The same building, or did they tear it down?
I don't know if it's the same building, but from what I understand, it's part of the hospital.
Any of you Long Island people know is the building, because I go through Bayshore.
But it was down not too far from, what was it, Even Flow?
Look, for those on the other side of the planet, Sundance was a club that was out on Long Island. It wasn't anywhere near Manhattan. It was
like the Lemurs of Long Island.
It was from Manhattan, from CBGB's. Sundance was almost a 2-hour drive at least.
Yeah,
it was way out on Long Island. But look at the acts that this is Sundance: Guns N' Roses, Leon
Slayer
Russell
played
and
there.
Eddie Wood. Humble Pie. Ron Wood and Bo Diddley. Look at this shit.
Plasmatics. Look at all of that shit, man.
Yeah.
And they used to have, like, if you played L'Amour's on Friday,
Yeah, right.
usually Saturday you played the Sundance, like for the bigger, like the touring bands and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, we played there, and like I said, I jammed with Pyrexia, and I couldn't do it because I was working nights in the airport. So I had my old guitarist Anthony had to call him, and he wound up getting a gig, and they made Sermon of Mockery, and I mean they thanked me on it, but I didn't know it was going to be one of the staples in Long Island fucking death metal. But either way, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like I met all those guys, the Suffocation guys, those guys back in, I don't know, 87, 88, way before they were, as big as they are now. Pyrexia still plays at the clubs I'm at. They come there.
Pyrexia still plays.
Yeah, the only original guy is Chris Basile. He used to be the bass player, but now he moved over to guitar.
Just another Stephen Messina shot of Suicidal Tendencies playing Sundance.
Oh wow, yeah, I saw them there. Probably joined the Army tour. That's how.
Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I might even be in that crowd. I don't know. I came home with like all kinds of footprints on me that night.
Yes, Sundance was in Bayshore, 100%.
Yeah.
Yep. What I do, I go out to Bayshore because the Fire Island Ferry runs out of Bayshore. And we go out there in the summer. So
well, it used to be, what was that? Even Flow used to be like down the block from there. There was that club there.
I'm not familiar with Even Flow. Was that another rock club?
It was a small venue. I went there only once. I know Sworn Enemy played, and I think Psycho Enhancer and like some other guys. And this is like 10 years ago. But and I think it was Scott Forbes told me. Says the Sundance became part of the hospital because he's from out there. Even floating when known for like
one more, and I swear I'll stop because these are just so friggin' mind blowing. I'm just checking to see if I'll go with this one. I mean, these. Yeah, it was the L'Amours of. Look at this.
Yeah, I still have the
Johnny Winter
when we played.
Johnny Winter, Agnostic Front and Rest in Pieces.
I was at that show for sure.
Creator and Biohazard.
Yeah, that Creator and Biohazard. I saw that show at L'Amour. Coroner opened the show, and they were fantastic. But I could go to all of those shows, man. I loved it, and that's why I didn't go to many. I didn't go to many fucking matinees because by the time you get home from the Sundance, it was like 7 a.m. We were dead.
Yeah, those shows went on till 4 a.m.
Yeah, these kids don't know shit nowadays. The headliner used to go on at 2:30.
Yeah. Look at this one. Look, Death, Dead Brain Cells, and Whiplash.
Yeah, BBC, man.
Wow.
Whiplash just played by Monarch recently.
Paul Di'Anno's Battle Zone.
Yeah.
Oh, great shit. Great shit. We used to try to beat the sunrise home like vampires.
We used to pile in whoever had the car at the time. We pile in, get fucked up in the parking lot, go in, fucking slam, dive, fight, go outside and leave, go home, and do it again. Go to L'Amour's the next night, do the same shit.
Repeat. So how does the Metalstorm hand play out? I know you were editing the band for about 4 years, right?
Yeah, and if you want to hear something funny, it's like, when we were going to open for Biohazard, I think it was like 89 or something like that, right before their first album came out. Somebody came up to me on Rockaway Beach. We used to go to 116 all the time, and that's where I met like Bobby and Billy and all of those guys. Yep. So I'm hanging out with Bobby, and some kid came over and he was like, "Yo, there's a Metalstorm in Brooklyn, and they said you better change your name or they're gonna come kick your ass or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right, no problem." And it turns out we broke up, and the other Metalstorm played for a little while longer, and it turned out the guitar player was Anthony Massini, who went into Marauder.
Yeah.
And then I also played in Metalstorm and went into Marauder as well. You know, but it's
who knew that the gateway to Marauder was Metalstorm?
Metalstorm, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's crazy, man. But it was, you know, it's a small world when you're looking back on everything. You know, it really is. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't realize how many people from today you ran into years ago. Like when I worked for you that day at the Bowery, you're like, oh, what the fuck do you call Neil? Zum. You're like, oh, Zum says he knows you and speaks highly of you. I'm like, who the fuck is Zum? You know, and I knew Neil from the record hole. Yeah, the record hole. And my friend Joe, who owned the record hole, they had a studio in the basement where Scott Rubinoff had it. So then Scott was jamming with Joe and Neil, and that's how I met him. Scott did a few of the Metalstorm demos, 8-track.
Oh, he did it in his studio?
Yeah, he did the reel-to-reels. You know, he did everything down there. And I know Neil used to come down. He always used to jam. And we've put on benefits to raise money for a studio. They called it Whole Aid. And it was like local bands. It was the Booze Boys, Riboflavin and the Vitamin D's, Metalstorm. And then Joe, Neil, and Scott played in a band they called Generica. And they wrote it like Metallica. It was great. But I didn't see Neil for a long time because he was from Jersey. We didn't really we didn't have much transportation, especially fuck want to go to Jersey. But it was good catching up with him and everything. We sat in the back for about an hour and, you know, talking about like, you know, friends that we had and what they were up to and all of this shit. Like, have you seen this guy? Have you seen that guy? That kind of shit.
Yeah. Zum is one of the most talented music people I've ever met. And
he's up there with me.
Yeah. He produced our new record.
Oh, cool. Yeah, like I said, he was always a fantastic bass player. Yeah. He was always a great bass player, good guy.
He's the musical director of My War.
Oh, nice.
Here, let's throw this one in there. Random question. Rob, will you be playing with Skarhead in Connecticut in February?
Yes. Yeah, we're doing a 4-show run with United Forces. It's going to be Connecticut, Poughkeepsie, Lucky 13s, and Dingbats.
On the road with Skarhead.
Yeah, we did that already.
Not for the faint of heart.
No. You have to have thick skin, and you can't be a little bitch.
You have to have a strong constitution.
Yeah.
You have to be able to operate on like sleep deprivation, lack of food, stress, constant. So
sex and violence.
Sex and violence.
Yeah.
So how does what happens after Metalstorm? I know there was a couple years where you didn't pick up the guitar, but
after Metalstorm, I cut my hair and then I started getting tattooed. I started boxing and powerlifting, and I jammed with Pyrexia. And then I started bouncing at Sanctuary and all of this shit. And then in '96, I got into that band Fuse. I was in for about a year and a half. And then I started bouncing at Goldfinger Strip Club. And I had a private lounge and all of this shit. So I didn't touch the guitar for 9 years. I just stopped playing. So now, fast forward to 9 years, I went to Duff's with one of my friends, the one on Kent Avenue. And I saw a bunch of guys that I knew from the neighborhood back in the day, like Mike Pacheco and Scott McPartland. All these guys, they had their bands like Excel. They had Sudden Fear, all local bands that used to jam at the studio, hang out at the record store and all this shit. And I ran into them, and then it was like, you know, they're still playing. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll come see you play. So once I went to see them play, I got the itch again. So I picked up the guitar. I started dusting the cobwebs off. And then I played I became one of the producers of F-Bomb with Morgan and Mike
Oh, yeah.
SOS.
Was that when it was down at Orleans?
Before that, it was down at the
Wow.
Delancey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we did like a metal medley, and I played Four Horsemen and Whiplash back in like 2008, maybe 2009. And I was like, wow, I got to do this. So then I played a hardcore one. I did like PRI, I'd Rather Be Sleeping. I did Cro-Mags, We Gotta Know, and a couple other songs. And I remember they did a show for Jessica Pimentel at St. Vitus, it was some kind of like a benefit show. So all these bands were playing, and I was like, you know what? Jess is my friend. I want to see what I could do to help. So I did like a 5-minute guitar shred, and I don't know. I never did one of those before. I just said fuck it, and people seemed to like it. So then I was like, wait a minute, I have all this music that I haven't released. So I started recording with Stacey Odell at Riverfront Studios, and Maniac Rise was born. So while I was recording the Maniac Rise stuff, I wanted to stay relevant. So I started people started asking me to do these quote unquote shreds. So Anthony Russo, fuck you, okay? Because he always bothers me about, do a shred. But it's like a month after I did the one for Jessica, they paid me.
When you say a shred, is that when you sort of have a pre-recorded track and you just
No, it's just me. I just went on stage, plugged in, and just started playing
with no backing track, just wail out.
Yeah,
like Eddie Van Halen, like Eruption.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Faster.
Yeah.
So like after I did that for Jessica, they booked me at Wendy's 50th birthday at Irving Plaza. I went on right after Stigma. I did it like a 5-minute shred. I paid $160 to play guitar for like fucking 5 minutes. So it was cool. And anywhere in the city, anywhere in the city that you could plug a guitar amp in, I played. And then I released Maniac Rise. I had a listening party at Duff's, and I had a listening party at Three of Cups. And then I got band members. I got
you built a band around it?
Yeah, first, you know what I did? I did the CD first. I wrote all the music, all the lyrics. I played all the guitars, all the bass. Stacy programmed the drums, and Jessica Pimentel sang on one song, and I sang on the rest. I wanted to have different people singing and everything like that, but it didn't work out like that. So I did the vocals. So it's like, your thrash death metal type of growling and shit. So this way I'd be like, hey, Drew, I need members. This is what we sound like. Because I could tell you, oh, we sound like Death. And you'd be like, no, you sound like Cannibal Corpse. Whatever it is. But at least I had the finished product, and, you get to hear what it was. So I got, wound up getting Dave Sussman on bass. Mm-hmm. Dave played for Bile, Pansy, Chris Angel, all these other bands, and Servo on drums. He played for Bile, Pansy, KMFDM, ChemLab, or like a lot of industrial stuff. And I got that fucking asshole Maven on vocals. So we started playing, and we played locally or whatever. And then, the best show I think we had, we did a second EP that with Joey Z called No Lives Matter. Came out in 2017, and we sold out the studio at Webster Hall, which was cool. And
wow.
There was a lot of people there. And
did you knew Joey Z before that from just L'Amour and all that?
I met Joey Z like through mutual friends. Like I think we knew of each other, and then I think the first time we actually spoke was at Nightcrawler's wake, and that I don't even know how many years ago that was. But then we just became friends, and then he asked me one day if I wanted to help him out at the show. So I said, all right. So I helped him out at the show, Then I helped them out at another show. And then once they got Veronica in a band, I worked both shows they did at St. Vitus, and then they asked me to go on tour with them. So it was
as a guitar tech.
yeah. But to be honest with you, I don't really tech much for Joey. Joey is like he does his stuff pretty much himself. I do the load-in, and I could say that I'm like Veronica's tech. I set up a drum.
Is that right?
Yeah. I
always thought you were like Joey's guy.
Yeah, but I kind of am. But when I say Joey, I got it. I got this. I got that. He's so like meticulous, and he has all his gear set up. Like I'm not familiar with all of these like electronic shit. Like if he has Jeff from Sworn Enemy, Jeff knows all of that, like the wirings and all of this to bypass that, do this, do that. I don't know that shit. I'm not going to say I did. That's what I told.
Which I know we're getting in front of ourselves, but which is probably why you're a great tech for Bobby Hamble from Biohazard.
Yeah,
because he's like Rocky. He's a real he's a meat and potatoes kind of guitar player. Old school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you know what happened? Like when Danny called me and asked me to if I wanted to tech for him. I said, absolutely. I said, I'm just going to let you know now. I don't know how to fix amplifiers if they break or whatever. I don't know what to I never did that before.
Mm-hmm.
So, it was a blessing in disguise that some of those shows got canceled because, Bobby's setup it had a lot of, flubs with it. And like, for instance, at Furnace Fest, the wireless went out, and I'm standing there feeding him a 25-foot guitar cable and then pulling it back and moving it forward so he don't trip over it, the way he runs around. So then we were able to, I think Chris Bulldoze got in touch with Kyle Bull from Nano Cortex, and we got together with him, and he brought Bobby a Nano Cortex and a couple of other like noise suppressor pedals and like some new stuff. And we spent the day in the studio and went over everything. We got Bobby dialed in with different sounds and everything like that. And we went back on the road to finish the tour, and it was like night and day.
Yeah.
There were like really no flubs or anything like that. Every once in a while, shit happens, but mechanically everything worked perfect. And
Bobby's. I don't even know what to say. Bobby's Bobby.
Bobby. Yeah,
Bobby's Bobby. He's
one of the nicest guys in the world, man. And he
I love Bobby.
He's a fantastic player. We were on the bus fucking playing his Chevelle, and the he's got chops, man. He could play,
He's this character, yeah. He's very influenced by Stevie Ray Vaughan and
and he actually, listen to this. Bobby and Billy actually took lessons briefly from Kenny Lee from Brooklyn,
who played with Paris and Harley.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that. I met Kenny Lee when I was about 15. Scott Rubinoff and this guy
who played drums in Antidote with me.
Yeah, he was. I think he did a short thing in Green Jelly and shit like that. But,
that's right. That's right.
When I was like 15, I went to the studio with them. I was going to be like their guy, so to speak. They were Kenny Lee. This guy Klex played keyboards. He was a band called China. Mm-hmm. This guy Joe on bass and Scott on drums, and Kenny was a guitar player singer. They had I think Elektra Records was going to try and come pick them up or whatever it was, and they I was at Montana Studios in Midtown, this like $1 million studio with these guys. I was just like, wow. And Kenny was a fantastic player.
That's right. Larry the Hunter.
I can't see.
Kenny Lee plays the leads on the White Devil demo. There's basically, White Devil was when Paris and Harley got back together before they decided to call it the Cro-Mags. That's Kenny Lee sitting on the stairs back there. He played the lead. Yeah, this is a rare shot right here. Right, and the first show in Albany, right, that we came up for. A good memory, Larry. Yeah. He didn't last long. He played on the demo, and I think he did a couple shows, and that was that. You know. So,
yeah, no, Kenny was an amazing player. I haven't seen him. He's another one I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Longer than Neil. I haven't seen him.
Dominic Kalel says Kenny was the neighborhood guitar teacher.
Yeah, he had a thing, Kenny Lee's Axe Attack.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, remember that? And it was him, I think, with, I don't know if he had a drummer or whatever, but he had backing tracks. And he used to go play and do his thing.
Axe
Great
Attack.
player, man.
He used to play L'Amour and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, February's back in the day, all kinds of shit like that.
Yeah. Hey, let me, yes, that's right. White Devil revolved into the Revenge album. 100%. I 100%. That's what happened. Hey, let me take a sponsor break, and we'll come back and we'll continue on our journey. We're going to have Devin from DTFM. We're going to do a show and tell. We'll bring Lori back on, and we'll go on. We'll talk about your adventures in being the touring guitar player with Agnostic Front and some more. And I want to hear about working with Vanilla Fudge. I'm very curious about that. So
absolutely.
We'll see you in a minute. Okay.
We'll be right back.
Right back. That's right. Hope you're enjoying it. It's the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live episode 413 with Big Rob Castoria. Hope everybody's well. Let's do some sponsor stuff and let's do some show and tell and let's just have a good time, all right? If I'm happy, you're happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. Here we go. Since 1992, Generation Records has been a mainstay of the New York metropolitan area music scene. Today, they offer a diverse selection of new and used rock, jazz, indie, hip-hop, punk, hardcore, metal, blues, soundtrack, and reggae LPs, as well as t-shirts, posters, and other merchandise. They buy used record collections and music memorabilia and will pay you top dollar for them. House calls made for large collections in the tri-state area. Call or email generationrecords@gmail.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram.
Will that be cash or in debt?
Do you mean debit?
Yes. Sorry. Another eternally satisfied customer.
Yo, what's happening? I'm out here at one of our all-ages Sunday matinees on the Bowery. I hope that you are enjoying today's show. I just want to let you know that the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live needs your support. Please step up. There is a Patreon page that has a lot of unique program. Shows are announced there first. Lots of good stuff. There's a PayPal address right there on the screen if you want to make a contribution. There's also a super chat function. You could do that, but the bottom line is this show exists because of your support. We're going to be doing it for a long, long time. Thank you for all your support through the years. Back to the show.
Conditioned by indoctrination, conditioned by society. You're a victim of the digital age, a 21st century casualty. Open your eyes, you're losing control. Open your eyes, put down the phone. Conditioned by misinformation, it's just the media telling us lies. Decipher fiction from the truth, society's slow and tragic demise. Open your eyes, you're losing control. Open your eyes, put down the phone. Everyone's got their fucking opinion.
And we're back. It's the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. It's my day off from work. Well, enjoy it. And thank you for tuning into the show. Hey, I know there's all this bullshit in there about a snowstorm, but everybody's coming out to this one, regardless. Whether it's an inch or 10 feet of snow, you will be there. And if you're not there, I will come to your house. I will throw your family out into the snow and I will burn your house down. If you have a cat, I'll take the cat home. I like cats. So everybody needs to be here for this. On Sunday, it's our last Bowery Electric show. Sworn Enemy, Brass Knuckle Brigade, Nailed to the Cross, Dead Shot, and Fracture. ID is going to be up in Albany on Saturday, January 31st, with Tree at the Empire Underground. The next day, we are in Kingston, New York. So, what is that? February 1st. And then, of course, the first A7 show is Sunday, February 15th with ID, Silence Equals Death, Sad Plant, etc., and etc. So, lots going on. Want to thank everybody for supporting the show. Latest patrons, Mark Borg, Karen H., Mark Lipschitz, and Francis Sawyer. Please, if you can, if you enjoy the show, even if you don't enjoy the show, even if you hate this fucking show, there's the QR code. Support the show and follow it. Because perhaps you want to keep coming back and hate on the show some more. Well, support the show then. That said, yeah. Let's clear the deck. Thank you, Francis Sawyer. Let's clear the deck. Deck. Let's bring some friends back on, led by Lori Dawn.
I am hitching up the sled dogs to the dog sled. I'm going to be...
You're off the hook. I'm
going to be dog sledding down the I-95 like the Iditarod. Yep.
That's like some Danny Diablo shit. You know, my shit is hard. I'm rocking down like the Iditarod.
Yeah.
That said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, you know him, you love him, from Fargo, North Dakota, one of our great sponsors. Please welcome Devin Castavant. Hey.
How's it going, Drew? How's it going, Lori?
It's good to see you.
Well, shit. What's happening in Fargo, North Dakota?
Yeah.
It's snowing. It is never going to end. I'm going to need sled dogs, Lori.
But it doesn't stop you, right?
No, it doesn't stop us.
You got that snow removal.
Iditarod. That's a good one.
Driving home yesterday, it was like the screen of my car looked like the screen of the TV trying to like find a channel with the antenna back in the day.
Yeah. I used to driving in that snow, you pretend like you're on the Star Trek Enterprise, with all the stars.
Let's bring our guests back on. Big Rob Castoria. Hey, man.
Yo.
So, Devin, show and tell. What do you got?
Well, I've been in a metal mood lately, Drew, and everyone's going to suffer for it. So we're going to start off with Metallica, Ride the Rehearsals.
Hell yeah.
This is the rehearsal tape for Ride the Lightning, which is fantastic if you're a big Ride the Lightning fan like I am. And there was only 600 pressed on lightning blue vinyl.
Wow.
Yeah. I will say James's voice sounds really high on this tape, but it's still excellent.
I looked that up on eBay.
I got something for that. That is Ride the Lightning. Here is a shot. This is my Ride the Lightning connection. Are you ready? There's a shot of me and Kirk Hammett in the Metallica rehearsal room. I'm holding his Ouija guitar. He's holding my camera. This is when I was interviewing him for the Michael Alago film. But that backdrop behind us is the original Metallica's original Ride the Lightning backdrop that they still have in their rehearsal room.
That is so cool.
How cool is that? Pretty badass. Was that a big one for you, Rob? Ride the Lightning or Master of Puppets?
The first three, actually, I think, masterpieces. And we used to cover a lot of those songs with Metalstorm as well. And then I actually did one of the F-bombs at Arlene's. We did a Metallica tribute and I did 14 or 15 songs from the first 3 albums, and
Nice.
came out fantastic. You know,
What are the first 3? Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and Master of
Master of
Puppets?
Master of Puppets.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Master of Puppets, I got another one here. This is, there it is, Thrashing All Deceivers, a soundboard recording of a show in Denmark from the Master of Puppets tour. And yes, Cliff Burton is on this recording. So anyone who ever doubted his talent, listen to this. He was very talented. He gets a bass solo on this, and it is mind-blowing. It is such an incredible record. It is very Master of Puppets heavy, seeing as it just came out. And it's on Fire Orange vinyl, 600 pressed.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that colored vinyl is gorgeous.
This just in from Zipperhead Steve. A bunch of songs from Ride the Lightning were written in Farmingdale, New Jersey at Metal Joe's Funhouse with the Old Bridge Militia. That makes sense. That makes sense.
I didn't know that there was a Farmingdale in New Jersey.
Bad enough, there's one in Long Island.
Well,
I know.
well,
Hey,
he
I
has
went
his-
to Farmingdale High School.
Well, he has it spelled Farmingdale, so maybe it's spelled differently.
Well, Long
Farmingdale?
Island is a Farmingdale and a Farmingville, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Yeah,
I've
Farmingville
heard
is
of
out.
Farmingville, but
Yeah.
not Farmingdale.
Anyway,
Well, up next,
up
I
next.
got something so rare it's still bleeding.
Oh,
No Saints in the Pit, limited to 60, yes, 60 copies on brown vinyl. And this is during the, man, why am I blanking right now? The Seasons
haunting
in the
the,
Abyss
haunting
era.
the chapel.
This is during the Seasons in the Abyss era.
Ah,
So during the 92 tour, this was recorded in Italy, and it's a fan recording.
Wow.
So I actually read part of the thing. It says, sorry for any dropouts or anything like that. This is a fan recording.
Nice.
Farmingdale, New Jersey.
Okay.
No, I got rid of all my albums. I had about 1,600 albums, and
Wow.
I sold them many years ago. So I don't know. I cut my hair. I was going in a different direction, so to speak. So
Yeah, I got rid of a lot of my vinyl collection too. Yeah.
yeah, I had a Slayer. It was, I don't even know where the fuck I got it. It was called Captors of Sin, and it was a bootleg live album, and it had like in a cemetery, a big tombstone thing, but really tall with the cross, and the cross was broken off. So of course it's on the upside down next to it, and it was like an actual picture. It wasn't a drawing.
Oh wow.
And I had all the picture discs and all of that shit. But
Yeah. The picture just was
but-
awesome.
yeah, a
one's
lot,
called
a lot of money. Some of them.
Behind the Crooked Cross. That was like that's some of their hardest shit. Behind the Crooked Cross. What's next?
All right. Well, since this is the New York Hardcore Chronicles, we can't do any metal without talking about Anthrax.
There you go. What's
And
that?
This is a tour LP that is a live recording on the Monsters of Rock 1987 tour. And it's all Persistence of Time. It's just the Persistence of Time album in its entirety.
Right on.
And I
Nice.
believe this is, it's yellow and orange.
Nice.
I don't know how many.
When those, Devin, when those come into your store, do they last long? Do they get scooped up pretty fast?
They tend to get scooped up pretty fast.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty fast. Like the Metallicas, the Slayers go the fastest.
Yeah, vinyl made a big comeback. You know,
Yeah.
if I would have known, I had all kinds of shit signed by Overkill and Iron Maiden and Metal Church. All these albums they did in store. All these bands did in stores at my friends at the Record Hole or over at Slip Disc in Long Island, and
Sure.
those were the big stores back in the day. Now it's like,
Get out to
Very
Agents of
underrated.
Fortune in Massapequa?
what was that, Laura? I didn't hear you.
Did you ever get out to Agents of Fortune in Massapequa?
No, I've been to what's the one? Life of Agony did an in store.
Looney Tunes?
Yes, yeah, I've been
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
I don't go much. The only place I'll go now is to go see Market Generation, where I have to plug the new Skarhead Integrity 7-inch split is available there, signed by Isaac himself, and it comes in like 3 different varieties. There's like a purple and gray one, I think red and white splatter vinyl, and some other color I can't remember. But I have one of each, but I didn't open them. But yeah, you could go down there get the Skarhead stuff or a lot of New York hardcore merch. So while we're plugging, I just have to plug real quick.
That's why we're
We
here.
have a line here, Laughing Monster, that came out with hats, shirts, hoodies. And if right now I don't have the link up to the web store, but you could hit me up on Instagram or Facebook if you wanted to purchase any, and they'll be at 897 Grand. That's another store where we have all the New York hardcore merchandise and the records for Skarhead and all kinds of stuff. If you want spray paint or markers or buy pieces from some of the best graffiti writers in the world, you could go over there, 897 Grand, and that's the address, 897 Grand Street. It's literally like 2 blocks from where I work at the Monarch in the Meadows. And tell them Big Rob sent you.
Is Looney Tunes still there?
Yeah.
It is?
I think so.
Yes. Yep.
Huh.
And they're doing in-stores and stuff like that. So.
Oh yeah, Dave Mustaine's going to be there.
Yeah,
My friend Dave was telling me that the other day.
I always wanted to check out Looney Tunes.
It's a cool place, but I still have about 1,200 CDs now. I'm probably going to call Mark and see if he wants to buy them. I don't listen to him really. I'm never home.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What do you got next?
All right, this is my last one. This one isn't super rare or anything. I just think it's cool, and I'm just going to say it up front. Jerry A is just a really nice guy. Poison Idea, Pig's Last Stand.
Oh, wow. Is that their last show with him?
Yeah, their last show with him and the Slayer Hippie. I mean, I love Poison Idea. They're one of my favorite hardcore bands, and they walked so a lot of bands could just run in their own way. But yeah, I remember I ordered some stuff from Jerry A not too long ago, and he sent me extra vinyl, so shout out to him.
Jerry's a really great guy. He's one of those guys that managed to pull his life together. That guy was the human train wreck for a long time, and he's just a really sweet, good. He's a good man. I like Jerry a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I saw one of their last shows. I think it was probably 2020, right before everything shut down. I think it was 2020.
Well, thanks, Devin. Anything? I know you're excited. I know Bad Religion's coming to town, and that's your favorite band.
12th time.
Wait, let me get this straight. Bad Religion's coming to Fargo, North Dakota, in the middle of the winter.
Yes.
Who are they playing with?
The Offspring.
Is that a big venue they're playing?
They're playing the biggest venue in the whole town.
Wow.
They're playing actually where Guns N' Roses played.
Oh, wow.
What is that? The Enormo Dome?
The Fargo Dome, which is basically, yes, the Enormo Dome.
What's the capacity on it?
That's a good question. I've never really questioned what the capacity is on it because I've only been in there like 4 times.
Okay.
Right on. Cool.
All right. Well,
Well,
have fun.
Devin, thank you for being a supporter of this show. You are a big part of what makes it great.
Well, thank you. And I love this show and I love coming on, and just thank you for having me.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Awesome.
All right. Hey, I want to bring on a couple friends of ours.
Oh boy,
Here we go.
these New Jersey scumbags.
It's time. It's time for our audience across the world to meet our latest sponsors. They have we'll get them on here. First one's been on the show before. He plays drums in Bulldoze. He's in the Biohazard camp these days. Big Polish Chris Golis. What's up, bro?
Chris,
What up? Hey, Lord.
What
what's up, bro?
And let me bring Chris's partner in crime on, Frankie DeAngelis. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, guys?
How are
What's
you?
up, Frankie? Oh, look at him. He's at the cigar lounge. Look at him.
I mean,
How are you?
I already won a $10 bet. You said scumbag as soon as they announced it.
Fucking jerk offs.
Hey, so Chris, tell us about Minty Fresh. What's it about, and how did it come together? And what are you looking at?
So originally, Minty Fresh started with just Frankie. He had this idea that he wanted to start putting on shows in Jersey, and you actually played his first show at the Legion Hall, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I always want. I don't know if you remember, but back in 1997, I was booking shows in Jersey too, 97, 98 era. So I wanted to get back into it, and I was trying to reach out to a couple of people to see if I could team up with them. And I figured I might have something to put on the table and help Frankie out to try and help push this Minty Fresh thing. And that's how I joined up with Frankie.
Yeah. And did it Frankie, did it help that I know both you guys are in the Biohazard camp these days? You guys were out on the road together. That probably helped things, right?
Just knowing Chris helped. Yeah, that guy's a tremendous help. He takes over.
Oops, we lost him.
Lost him. What happened?
Lost his audio.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So yeah, it started with Frank's hair, really.
Yeah, it was mint.
Frank's hair is always mint. And then when I started hanging out with Frank, he always talked about everything being mint. This is mint, that's mint.
The old Guido.
Minty Fresh. I said, you know what? You're really minty fresh. You are really minty fresh. And so moving on from there, he became minty. I became fresh. And we're just trying to have some fun with it. I mean, if we could pay some bills with it too, it'd be great. But for now, trying to have a little bit of fun, you know, booking shows. And
when you cut Danny out.
Oh, here we go.
I was dying laughing, bro. Danny was fucking cursing you. I was dying.
Here we go.
I see you guys.
Hey, at least I laughed. I laughed on camera. You don't see the smile very often here, but that was good.
Yeah.
You guys have a stacked couple of months coming up. I mean, these are some great shows. We're playing on Saturday, and I think we're going to slip in before the snowstorm, right? I think we're all good on that. I think the snowstorm's happening late Saturday, so we'll be able to slip this in. Excuse me. And so Sheer Terror, The Take, Nailed to the Cross, Incendiary Device, Tear Gas, Pool Scum, Concrete Burial. Then in February is Full Blown Chaos, Brick by Brick. March is Shutdown, Overthrow, Silence Equals Death, and February is Fury of 5 and Sworn Enemy. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, some great shows.
Is Craig still playing in The Take?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is. Cool. What are the challenges you face kind of at locals? I haven't been there yet. I'm looking forward to playing, but anything unique out there, Chris?
Free parking.
Jersey,
Challenges.
right?
So the venue itself, I personally, I'm not going to speak for Frankie, but for me, I don't see any challenges. I think we're able to do all ages shows there, which is great. It's at a shopping plaza, so there's plenty of parking. Don't have to worry about walking 4 blocks or trying to find parking like some other venues. And the way we have it set up, it works logistically and comfortably for everybody to either you want to watch the show, hang out, have a beer, and you still get a great view of the show, and sonically it's great. Or if you want to get involved in and get in the pit, you slide your body over to the other side of the building, and it's a huge dance floor. We fit up to 300 people in there, and everybody's so far the 2 shows that we've had have been a great success, and everybody's been talking great about it.
I came to one of them with me and Steve Malibu came, and I forgot who the hell played. I think Danny's son played, and Faded Line, if I'm not mistaken. The place was great, man.
Yeah.
Sounded great. It was a good crowd, and you could sit on the side without fucking getting knocked over and everything.
Hey, Steve Malibu asks, Frankie owns a flip phone. How is this possible?
I'm in a fucking car driving a band practice.
Nokia has amazing technology now.
Yeah.
I got iPhone 6, still compatible.
Yeah.
The flip phone.
He's
got, like I said,
he's got 3 flip phones, but I probably wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
Like I said, this Saturday in Manalapan, New Jersey at Locals, Minty Fresh presents Sheer Terror, The Take, Nailed to the Cross, featuring Layla on vocals, Incendiary Device, Pool Scum, Tear Gas, and Concrete Burial. People are really excited about this show, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, a lot of people have been hitting us up about it. Pre-sales did very well. Online sales are also doing very well. We are anticipating a pretty close to sold out show. So I'm excited about that.
Good.
And Zip Ahead Steve, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Absolutely. You know, I think advanced tickets, I've learned, is a good thing, because if you're a promoter, when you put advanced tickets on, there's always a contingent of people that will buy a ticket, and then for whatever the reason they can't make it, or for whatever but at least you're still doing the sales and people are supporting what's going on. So having advanced tickets for sale for a show like this, I think is pretty important. With our Bowery shows, they're free, so we don't run it. But I think that's a really important thing, that a lot of promoters don't have advanced tickets, and I think it's a shortcoming.
We switched over to we used Eventbrite the first time, and then we switched over to Dice.
Yeah,
and Dice has this option where if another person has the Dice app, you could just transfer the tickets over to them, and it's a lot user friendly as far as that goes.
Yeah, I agree.
Monster Ryan says, great lineup. I may have to drive down for that. Well, my friend, just be there before 8:30. That's when we're playing.
If Monster leaves at 12 o'clock, I'll get on time. Come on.
Yeah. And listen, come on down. Come on down, make the drive. It's going to be a pretty late show. And then you can drive back in the middle of a freaking snowstorm.
Yeah.
We're all staying at Frankie's. Everybody stays at Frankie's.
Yeah.
Sleepover.
You guys are getting underneath it. It's our show it's the Bowery show the next day. You know, this thing I'm a little worried about, but we'll see.
I know.
Yeah, that one might be a little rough, Drew, but you're going to work through it. You've worked through worse.
I'm all about, I don't give a fuck. We'll come down and do the show with 50 people and we'll all hang out. I've done shows like that where everybody's just, we're gonna do what we're gonna do.
Is that that's also a free show?
Yeah.
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 Unfortunately, we have guarantees we have to pay out on our Saturday show, so everyone come out.
Yeah. No, everybody's got to come out on Saturday. Listen, don't worry about my show. Fuck my show. Listen, don't come to this show.
I'm going to be out of town. I'd be there, man. I'm going to be in Boston for the weekend.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, let me ask you first. Could you give us an update? What's up with Bulldoze? Anything exciting? What's the future looking like?
Well, I mean, we have rehearsal tonight. We've been jamming on some new tunes. See if we could put something together, get a little EP to push out into the world. We have some shows coming up. We're playing LDB Fest in February, into February. That's in Louisville. And we're playing the January 30th in Queens at a place called TVI. Never heard of it before, but we're opening for our brothers in Raw Brigade. They have their record release show that day. So
wow, Bulldoze at TVI. Come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've been jamming together since 1992, 93, literally. So we've all been friends. We're all tight brothers, and we're trying to have as much fun as we can with it, but without any pressure. Everybody's got careers and lives that they have to do, and we're just trying to have some fun with it. If it's not going to be fun, we ain't going to do it.
100%. Hey,
Yeah, man.
Frankie, drummer for Silence Equals Death. What's happening with Silence Equals Death?
We just got fortunate enough for Upstate Records to re-sign us. We just made that deal this week. We have this new EP coming out. It should be out by the show on March 14th. So we're doing like a pre-record release at that shutdown show at my venue. Yeah, just stay tuned with some of the music. I think the new music is going a different direction, and I think people are going to like it. And we've been pretty fortunate. We had a lot of support and friends and family, and upstate people. It's been pretty cool, man. It's been pretty fun being a part of it.
Yeah, I think, and I've said this to you, and I've said this to Scott. Since you joined the band and this new lineup, that guitar player you have, I really think that Silence Equals Death is as good as is the best I've ever seen the band. So I'm happy for you guys.
Yeah, and congrats. Upstate Records is great. I love Mario. They're great to work with. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good people.
We had a conversation a couple of days ago. We had like one of these internet, video meetings or whatever.
Yep.
It was pretty good.
Frank's not good with modern technology.
I'm in a fucking gas station. Fucking pulled over. Oh man, but yeah, I'm having fun with it, man. It's a good time. I'm excited, man.
Good,
man. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Frank.
Zip Ahead Steve's going to be there, so yeah, they're heavy. So, that's right. Silence Equals Death, better than ever. Being in a band's interesting sometimes. It's like I remember talking to Scott. He was really down for a minute there. He lost a couple members, and he was talking about packing it in. And here he is. He swings back around, and the band's freaking great.
Yeah.
He can't pack it in. We're going to miss all his crazy posting all the time.
Yeah, right.
Positivity.
Scott, if you're watching the show, I appreciate you taking the time out from your Facebook posts to actually watch my show. Although you're probably doing both at the same time.
I'll stick up for Scott, but there's a lot of different personalities, but we make it work.
Nah, he's good. Scott's good, man. Always been good.
Of course, we love Scott.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, Frankie, thank you so much, and thank you guys, Minty Fresh, so much for being a sponsor of this show. I really appreciate it. And we're really looking forward to seeing you guys on Saturday.
Us too.
All right.
Thank you for having
Rob,
us.
I'll see you later. Rob, you're hard on. I'll see you later.
All right, you scumbag Jersey cocksucker.
All right, calm down. Oh boy.
When did this become PG, Drew? Come on. You're talking to Bulldoze and fucking Big Rob here.
Hey, Rob, did you see your updated hardcore trading card?
I have not.
There you go.
Oh, no, I didn't know. That's nice. When did that come out?
He sent it to me.
Oh, nice. Maybe send it to me next.
Yeah. Is that right?
It's better without that. Better without that other name on there, anyway. So
that's right. Carlo Carlo's the guitar player in Silence Equals Death. Okay, yeah, Carlo. You and Frankie definitely. Yes, Scott Earth. You watch it, bro.
There he is.
You watch it there with you. Listen. With your rants. Listen. Here is the back of your card. Here's the back. I guess the back could be the same as the last one.
Very nice.
Maybe. I can't even see.
This is interesting. Rob went to his first hardcore show in 1986 when his friends in Caligula played at CBGB with New York Hoods, Whiplash and Sheer Terror. He had been to metal shows at places like Lemoore, but was one of the few long hairs at CBGBs in the mid 80s.
Yeah. Caligula was one of the three thrash metal bands from Ozone Park. It was Metalstorm, Caligula, and Reanimator. And we all hung out together. We all played shows together. And then I rode in with them to go to CB's, and I got introduced to Vinny Stigma that day, 1986. But it was a hi and goodbye thing. He meets 1 million people a week, so he's not going to remember meeting me that day. But it was a good experience. It really was. And like I said, I didn't go to as many as I wanted to because, like I said, we get home from L'Amour's or Sundance 5, 6 in the morning. There's no way I'm getting up 10 o'clock and going into the city when you're a teenager and you're surprised you're alive after the fighting and the drinking and the stage diving and all that shit the night before. But I was always one of the few long hair guys at the hardcore shows. Like a matter of fact, last time I was at Generation Records, I was talking to Ron, and I met Ron and his friend at L'Amour's hundreds of years ago.
What year?
Oh, geez, I don't know. I mean,
let's see who you longer.
my first time I went to L'Amour's was to see King Diamond and Megadeth, and that was the original Megadeth lineup.
Oh wow!
And then my first concert was Crocus, Accept, and Rough Cut at the Beacon Theater.
Ooh, nice.
85.
Wow, that was at the Beacon?
Yeah, man.
Crocus, Accept, and Rough Cut was at the Beacon.
Cut, yeah.
Wow.
Then
I went to Ingve and Palace.
Yep. Yeah.
I did not realize that Crocus had that kind of juice in 1985.
Yeah, that was like Screaming in the Night. I think it was what was that album? Headhunter came out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was their kind of moment. That was their moment.
And Accept
Crocus was a band that just
they were always there. Yeah, they I bet in Europe they were probably a lot bigger, like Manowar. They over here, like we go visit Ross the Boss. He has his batting cage on Metropolitan Avenue. I go there a lot of times. He's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah, he's nice.
But in Europe, the Manowar's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but Ron Grimaldi, I think I met him when I was 15. We've been friends since.
Yeah, that's probably when I met him, but we didn't realize we knew each other until we talked again.
Right.
That's why a lot of these people are like, "Oh, when did you hang out?" Listen, man, I forgot more than you'll ever learn. So leave it at that. Trust me, I've been around.
Yeah.
Question from Brooklyn from Brian Pellis. Question for Rob: who was the best merch person he ever toured with?
Some schmuck named Brian. Bro, I bunk with Brian on the Life of Agony tours, man. Me and Brian piss our fucking pants. He's the best. I love Brian. The best.
Yeah. I mean, this is just another shot from Life. This is Life of Agony.
Oh yeah, you just was wearing a Skarhead shirt. That's why
did you just go out on this? Was this the ugly?
No, this tour they did. What happened was Chris Soletti was like their original tech. Chris Soletti plays in Spoiler with Alan. So if he doesn't do the tours, I'll do the tours. And this particular run, actually these were just like two one-offs. That picture there was at the Broken Goblet in Ben Salem, and then the next day they did Starland. It was Life of Agony and God Forbid, and I think for God Forbid was the main support for those two shows. And I went, that show I just went to hang out, and the next day I actually Joey wanted me like to work for him, so we did a barter system. Like I didn't get paid. And he's gonna record. I'm doing a song with Mark Rizzo, and
that's a shredding partner.
Very cool,
yeah. Mark is awesome, man. He's always been a good guy, and we've been talking about collaborating for at least 12, 13 years.
Wow.
And now he sent Joey the files and everything. It's just a matter of, when LOA comes back from tour, Joey's always backed up with the people he has booked for recording. So I'll get it done. He had told me it had to be in the new year. So we're only not even a month in. So
Yeah.
It'll get done.
Yeah,
You know,
Mark's a
Joe's
great
the best.
guitarist. Yeah. Mark's incredible.
Excuse me, but is Crocus is from Sweden or they're Swiss? What is Crocus?
Yeah, yeah. The guitar player was Fernando von Arb. They were definitely European.
I'm on this Crocus thing now.
Crocus was good, man. They did Ballroom Blitz. Remember
Oh, yeah,
that song?
that I remember. That I remember.
That was on U68. And then Screaming in the Night was like the big song from there.
Yeah.
That makes sense. What?
So you wanted to hear about what? Vanilla Fudge?
What is the connection with you and Vanilla Fudge?
I know I'm not that old, but I'm getting there. But I'll tell you. After Maniac Rise, we got rid of our singer. I joined Marauder for about 4 years, and then when I left Marauder, I did another tour with Life of Agony, and it was the Life of Agony Sick of It All tours. I think it was almost a month long, and then Veronica had a 40th birthday party at her parents' house. So it was a small crowd. So I went to the party, and Carmine Appice was there, and they've been friends for many years. They did a lot of drum collaborations and stuff from LA when Veronica lived in LA. So now she introduced me to him, and I said, "Oh, nice meeting you," and everything. And it's funny. He's an old school Italian like me. He has a dry sense of humor. And we wound up sitting next to each other in the yard while we were eating dinner. And you can always tell an old school Italian when they have something in their mind, because he's looking at me. And he looks away, looks at me. Then he goes, so how do you know Veronica? So I told him, through Life of Agony, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, oh, yeah? He goes, you tech for them? What do you do? And I know the gears are turning because I tell him, I pretty much do the stage for them and load in, load out. And then he goes, you know how to set up drums? I said, yes, I do. And then he starts eating again. I'm waiting for it. And he goes, how would you like to work for me? I said, yeah, it'd be an honor. And so I did my first show with them. It was at Westbury. The Rascals and Vanilla Fudge.
Wow.
It was great, easy, and I was fucking with LOA because Vince, the guitar player, went through like a little 110 or 112 Fender combo guitar amp.
Is Vanilla Fudge? I just see them play. I think it's pretty much the same band, isn't it?
Yeah. You have, what do you call it? Mark Stein, keyboards and vocals, and you have Pete Lemmy on bass, and Vince Martell on guitar. Yeah. Vince Martell was 81 years old, and this guy was fucking jamming, bro.
It's the same band. I saw them play a couple years ago. Yeah.
And Mark Stein, me and him were driving to the venue, and he was telling me stories about, like, it blew my mind because it was like hanging with Hendrix, hanging with Zeppelin, this and that. And they took Zeppelin on Zeppelin's first tour as an opening act. And he said, the way he put it was funny. He goes, we brought them out. Nobody knew who they were. And then after about the fourth show, we were like, uh-oh. And he goes, they just fucking blew up. And
well, there's always that conversation that John Bonham was very influenced by Carmine Appice's drumming.
Mm. I also worked for Carmine for the Rod Stewart show because he played with Rod Stewart back in the day, and they had they do like a tribute act, and it was somewhere in Jersey, some auditorium.
He co-wrote some of those hits.
Oh yeah. I think Maggie May and what's that? So if you like my body and you think I'm sexy, whatever
I'm looking that up.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that's called.
Yeah.
If you think I'm sexy, I gotta look that up.
That's cool.
He did, and
that's wild.
And I got to tell you, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. I I'm privileged to work with him because very easygoing, and it's an honor to work with like an actual legend.
He co-wrote "Do You Think I'm Sexy," and also contributed to Young Turks. But
Oh wow.
I mean, being a co-writer on "Do You Think I'm Sexy" probably bought him a couple of houses.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he was supposed to go in. He told me supposed to be in Rainbow, but he was under contract, I guess, with Vanilla Fudge, so he couldn't do any other project.
Well, his brother, Vinny Appice, right? Wasn't his brother?
Well, it's Vinny Appice. Carmine Appice, Vinny Appice, and the third brother is Appice.
Right.
They all say it different. Yeah. But he played, Vinny played for Dio, the Sabbath. He played with some, heavy hitters.
Yeah. Hey, what were your challenges like? I know you went out. Where's my shot here? Hold on. Challenges. I know you went out and as a touring guitar player with Agnostic Front.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come together? And what was that challenging? Were you just given a set list to learn? How does that work?
Bunking with Gallo and Stigma was the only challenge. No, actually, Gallo got in touch with me, and he said, "Would you like to fill in for Craig for this tour?" And it was December 2022. It was 10 shows. We started in Florida, and we ended at Empire Underground. And I said, "Yeah, absolutely, man." And it was, it kind of bugged me out because, like I said, I have Victim in Pain on cassette. I've been a fan of theirs since the early 80s. And then over the years, I met Stigma a couple of times here and there. And then Gallo and I became friends hanging out in the Lower East Side, just fucking being crazy. And then all of a sudden, I get a call to fill in for Craig. I was like, yeah, absolutely. So they sent me a set list, and I learned the songs. But the only thing was, Gallo said, watch one of these videos of them playing live, because some of the songs they don't stop, and like they'll go into it a certain way. You know what I mean? And
yeah, so like at the end, like when they open up with Victim in Pain, the way they end it, they go dan ticka dan ticka dan ticka dan 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 dan, and they go right into the next song.
Yeah, and then like we do Eliminator, and then it'll be like after we finish, we'll we hit an E chord, and then we'll start like Toxic Shock or something like that.
Right.
So I just kind of like the dynamics of their live thing, but I got the songs together, and we went out, and it was great. It was, first show, I kind of jumped around a lot and probably made a few mistakes and all of that shit, but I was like, you gotta, it was so like my adrenaline was going because I was actually on the stage with Agnostic Front. It was great.
Yeah.
And everything went great. We didn't have any problems, we became close. And Gallo and Isaac are two assholes because they say I look like Joe Piscopo, and I don't personally see it. Roger calls me Magilla Gorilla. But
I can see that.
Like, when I was on a tour with Biohazard, fucking Gallo called up Danny or Billy and told them to call me Joe Piscopo. So they started breaking my balls. And it's like I walk into the green room one day, Evan was just sitting there like looking at his phone, and he didn't even look at me. He just goes, he nods his head. He goes, Joe. I was like, oh, you know what? Fuck you too. But, it's all laughs. Everybody, everybody treats each other with respect. And
well, it's a class outfit to go out with.
Oh yeah. And like Life of Agony as well. They're like,
right.
They're some of the best people I have in my life. No rock star bullshit, no fucking talking shit, no acting like fucking tough guys, no bullshit, man. You go out there, you play, go back to the hotel, you go to sleep, you go to the next show. And everybody's equal. they treated me and Brian like like family, and
Brian went out doing merch.
yeah, and a bunch of the
with
runs.
Agnostic Front.
No, with Life of Agony.
Excuse me, Life of Agony.
Agnostic Front. There was at the Irving Plaza show for Stigma's birthday. They had PJ from Boston, but usually they have this kid Justin. He does merch for them.
Yep.
And Justin's good dude too. But we didn't bunk with him. I usually bunked, like I said, with Stigma and Gallo. And
what about technically, like tech wise? Like, is there anybody that is particularly challenging for you to tech for? Like, who's breaking all their strings and breaking all their drum heads? Anybody like that?
No. Like I said, the only the most difficult run I did was probably with Biohazard, but it wasn't because of like string breaking and all that. I don't think Bobby broke a string the whole run. It was just some of the equipment failed. So we were going from this head to that head, and then we had to take that out and do the Cortex, and then the Cortex we thought was fucked up and we were going to go to a head, but it was just like minute shit that we got through. But that was probably the hardest I've worked as a tech.
Right. And is there any preparation that you do before you do a tour? Do you learn the equipment? Are you looking at manuals? Are you looking at setups on YouTube? Like, what are you doing to prepare?
No, pretty much, like I said, I've been playing guitar since 1977, so I pretty much know the ins and outs. And like I said, I just never been schooled on fixing like amps or learning all like the real technical shit. Like Joey Z, Jeff Cummings, they know all that shit. Like they could rewire something. They have different setups than me. Like Jeff does all my guitar work. Matter of fact, after this, I'm gonna head out to his house. He told me I have 2 guitars there. I didn't even know that I dropped them off like before the Biohazard tour.
Right.
So, but those are the technical guys. Like they know all the sounds. They know how to do all of this shit.
And you know, like the electrical wiring and stuff like that.
Yeah, me, I'm pretty much load in, load out, set up, breakdown, and just make sure everything goes smooth on stage. Switch guitars, string the guitars, that kind of stuff.
Good to have you there. You were with us for the My Word thing. It's
easy.
It's good to have you there.
Yeah, truly the unsung heroes.
Yeah. Like I'll tell you, like with Bobby, I would give him his guitar. Like when we would switch a few times throughout the set. I'd give him his guitar, then he would check the tuning. And it was, I was like, Bobby, I got you. So Billy mentioned
Billy's got an Evertune.
Yeah. But Bobby's guitars were in tune.
Yeah.
I had to just reassure Bobby that, listen, I'm here. You have me here. I got you, bro. You don't have to. You have my word. You do not have to check those guitars. They're in tune. And he looked at me and he goes, okay. And then boom, right out, and that was it. No delays or nothing. No, not even 2 minutes. He would check.
That was a pretty good Bobby imitation.
Yeah.
Oh, the look.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
No, but you know what? He called me like a week or two after the tour, and he was like, you know what? He goes, yo, bro, I want to thank you for having my back. I want to thank you for being there, and thank you for not fucking cutting out when things got a little rough. When like we had some of the shows got canceled, then we had to get a new setup for them, amp wise. I was like, where am I going to go? I'm not running off on you. I was like, I got you, bro. You're my boy.
Yeah.
And but it was nice that regardless of how easy or difficult the job may have been, he appreciated it and he let me know. And it's good. It's good to hear. It means and like I said, I'm not doing much. Yeah, I'm not really doing much, to be honest with you.
I love Bobby.
Knowing that somebody's there, whether it's me, Chris, or Frankie, or whoever, they know that somebody's there that's going to have their back. Like if Chris took care of Evan and Billy, so if something happened there, Evan and Billy knew that Chris is on it. And same thing with Danny.
Evan's always been easy. Billy, on the other hand, can be a little temperamental.
Billy told me one day, he go on the, I don't know where the fuck we were. He was on the bus. He goes, "I wouldn't want to tech for me," and I started laughing. He goes, "I'm a fucking asshole when I'm on stage."
I've seen
But just
that.
knowing that somebody's there, you know, it takes the stress off. Just knowing somebody's there, even if nothing goes wrong, you know, you just know somebody's there.
Yeah, I had a guy for Maniac Rise and for part of Marauder. My friend Tony, he was a trusted friend, and I would say, I want, guitars tuned to this. Change the strings before the show, or whatever. And, I paid him, and everything was perfect. I had no issues.
It's the last thing that you want to worry about when you go to perform, you know? So.
Yeah. What was that say?
Steve Malibu said, "Shit, even I teched for Evan." Anyway, hey, let me take a quick sponsor break, and we'll come back and we'll take some questions from around the world. Okay?
Sounds good.
I'll see you in a minute. You gonna come back for some questions?
Sure. I'm just gonna fill up on water.
Go ahead, fill up on water. That's right. Let me adjust myself here. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. We're sponsored by blah 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 and 126 Hardcore Clothing. They're a streetwear brand for restless individuals who don't compromise. They're about being positive, spontaneous, and true to yourself. For years, they experimented with several printing methods and materials and collaborated with a large number of designers and illustrators, always giving room for fresh perspective while retaining the hardcore attitude. Get in touch with them and ramp up your game at www.126clothing.com. She Devil's Coven is a female-owned entrepreneur business based out of Connecticut. Owner Rachel King Keys handcrafts soil wax candles set with intentions for your sanctuaries. She's accomplished a life goal dream since beauty school, debuting her artist showcase, Hotties and Hellions, that features live bands, burlesque, sideshow acts, vendors, food trucks. And this year, a live auction with all proceeds going to the mental health program Punk Rock Saves Lives. Catch her in the tri-state area, doing her thing, slinging candles at events, and keep an eye out for her show coming to New York in the spring of 2026. You can find her on Etsy and on Instagram. Once again, there is the Patreon. Don't be a Hatreon, join Patreon. There is the Patreon QR code. There it is spelled out for you. Please support the show on Patreon. Best way to do it, $2 a month. Get a free book. Get exclusive content. That's the engine that keeps this show going. Once again, want to shout out new patrons Mark Borg, Karen H., Mark Lipschitz, and Francis Sawyer. Want to shout out Johanna Ana Nuevo, who made a PayPal contribution. You can also do a super chat for a couple of bucks or whatever. But what matters is that you're here, and I'm damn happy to see you. Questions for our guests? Now would be the time. Well, thanks, Steve. I appreciate it, man. A part of this reason this show has been so successful is because, Steve, you've been supporting and posting on Instagram since the beginning, man. So I fucking appreciate it, man. Want to mention what's coming next? You may ask. Let me tell you. Wednesday, February 4th. Is that the next show? Is that a week from today? Is that right? Good God, I thought I had more time off. Wednesday, February 4th, Howard Wolfing is on the next show. A musician, author. He's got the book Discords and Descends, an anthology coming out. Then I know you are excited about this.
I'm just laughing because there is a whole week. There's 2 weeks. That's 2 Wednesdays from now.
Am I not doing a show for 2 Wednesdays?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because the next one would be like the 28th.
Holy shit. Wow. That's right. Wow.
I get a nice break.
Listen, I think this is a first. I think for the first time since the show started, is going to be 2 weeks in between shows. The very first time. I hope you don't wander off into traffic. I hope you all come back. But we're coming back strong. We're coming back. Oh, shit. What did I just do? There you are. Sorry. I got so excited I hit the keyboard. Speaking of excited, Sunday, February 8th, co-hosted by Lori Dawn. She landed a big one here. Pepper Keenan will be on. Let's hope it actually happens.
Yeah, no, it will.
Okay. All right.
It's a good one.
That said, after that is Steve Berlin from Los Lobos, Wednesday, February 18th. Chris Wren has a book out from Bridge 9 Records, February 22nd, Sunday. Wayne from Hatebreed, March 1st. Steve Blush has a book out, When Rock Met Hip Hop. So that's going down. Frank Farrar, just fresh out of Guns N' Roses, Wednesday, March 11th. Sunday, March 22nd, Bill Stevenson of the Descendants, All Black Flag and Flag. D. Verdi. Hey, you're co-hosting this one too. Damn. You love this band, right?
I love Overkill. Love them.
Yeah, cool. And then Joey Shithead show for his film coming up after that.
Yeah.
So that said, let's post your questions, please. Now's the time to post your questions. Let's bring our guests back on.
Yo, Frank Ferrer, good friend of mine. Haven't seen him in years. It's my boy.
Yeah.
Nicest guy in the world.
Speaking of which, I want to shake up your day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, my friend and yours, Danny Diablo.
Oh, no.
What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on?
What's going on over there?
Hey, I got your boy on the show.
The Queens. He is very articulate.
Yeah.
For a hardcore guy from Queens, he's well spoken.
Well, no, right? Drew gets mad at me if I curse.
Hey.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
Good. Hey, give us a little. What's it like having this guy in the band, D?
He's like an old Jewish man. He's not old Italians. Italians and Jews are exactly the same when they get old. They're both just complain about everything, but they're good people.
You needed sex appeal in the band. That's why you got me in here.
Yo,
take his Geritol?
Yo, what's that? Can I say you take your Geritol today?
No, not yet. Not yet. I got to take it.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, my man? Hey, what's the biggest challenge in playing? What's the biggest challenge of being in a band with Isaac?
I don't know. I don't see it like that because me and him are like we're like the same. We grew up in the same area. We know the same people. It's the other people that are jerk offs. You know what I mean? It's like,
tell him.
Yeah, I don't see it being a problem.
He's talking about scammed us, everyone.
Oh.
Talking about scammed us, everyone. So.
That must be a lot of.
Rob's really good to work with. He's actually a professional. You know what I mean? Like Zach's a professional. Rob's a professional. Matty Pasta's a professional. You know what I mean? The rest of the band, other guys are just
I can't believe you got all these professionals in the band.
No, at one time, they you know what? At one time was a well-groomed, oiled monster. You know what I mean? They were like, we want to tour all the time. Now it's like we're getting back to that again. So that's it.
And I'm going to be writing some new shit, and it's going to be
none of
heavier stuff.
None of that metal shit. We need some more.
Nah, it's going to be hard.
Yeah,
bro.
relax with that metal shit.
Yo, listen, there's nothing wrong with crossover metal. It's the best thing that ever happened to punk rock. It's a metal guitar player that became crossover. But besides that, Rob's a great guitar player. He's a real good soloist.
Yeah. Yeah, we played this
It's 4-minute solo on the fucking record.
Are there hardcore cans at the store? What store is that?
It's called Culture New York, 897 Grand Shop.
Is it a graffiti place?
It's everything, every dream. All your dreams are answered with the store. Graffiti, clothing, punk rock shit, everything.
I got to get down there.
Come down, you got to come down. My real friends come down, Drew.
That's that's right by the Monarch. A couple of blocks from the Monarch, bro. Go right over there.
Monarch. Sorry, Drew.
Man, why do you hurt me so? I'm here hustling your shows here. Look, all my people. Listen.
Yes.
You know what? Listen.
Sunday, come to Drew Stone.
Yo, fuck these guys. Don't go see Skarhead when they play your town. Fuck these guys.
Danny, I'm going to pick you up. We're going to head over to up 86th Street there. We're going to get them.
Yeah. Listen, Drew is one of the hardest working guys in the scene.
Voice too.
So, no, whenever Jeff saw his band played the other day, he was like, "Yo, that guy's band is great." I was like, "Who, Drew?" He's like, "Yeah." So, yo, Drew, you're killing it. If normal people like your music, you're killing it, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a compliment.
Wait. Dreff is normal?
Yeah, but he's that tainted. He's that tainted like these assholes that just want to listen to stuff that from people who are cool. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Listen, Drew is fighting clawing his way to the top over here. Good, Drew.
It's work ethic. It's all work ethic.
Yeah, it is. It's all politics. Politics is part of work too. So, like Drew is very. He's there and he won't talk. So he's very neutral. But I know by his facial expressions, it really thinks. It really feels. So it's all good.
No, I can communicate to you telepathically, so I don't have to talk shit.
No, we know. We just look at each other.
We know.
Each other. Be like, I'll be like, this.
Hey, yeah. Bill Luck asked, rookie question. Did you guys work on the sex and violence cover at all? I thought I heard mention of it earlier. Is that something you worked out, Izak?
No, I do it as Danny Diablo on one of my records back in the day, and I had Tim Armstrong produced the record, and I talked to Waddy about it. Me and Waddy are boys, and now we put that song, the version I did, in the Skarhead set. So it's cool. You know what I mean? So shout out to Waddy and shout out to Exploited.
Can I come up and do the sex and violence part next time? Sex and violence.
He just told everyone not to come see us play. No, he's not coming up there.
Listen, I changed my mind. I'm
okay, then you can do it.
Sex and violence background vocals. Come to the show, and then you can split as soon as I'm off the stage. Oh shit! Yeah. Hey,
we are Queens. That's all I have to say.
We are
Queens all day.
Born in Queens.
Are you serious?
Yep.
You were born in Queens, Lori?
Yeah.
Yo, Queens
I thought you were Long Island girl, Lori.
I'm from technically Little Neck.
Jersey.
Queens.
Yeah, right.
Little Neck, Queens. It still counts.
Little Neck. Oh!
Little Neck represent.
Douglas City and Little Neck, right there.
That's right. Still counts.
Damn.
Cunningham Park.
Fucking Queens.
Alley Pop Park, too. Yeah.
All right.
So cool.
All right. There you go. All right, E. Anybody you want to shout out? Anybody you want to thank?
Me, myself, for being great.
Oh, God.
For being
Dan, I'll call you in a little while.
When's the next? When's the next Skarhead show?
Fucking Valentine's Day. Like,
Valentine's.
Who the fuck wants to go Skarhead on Valentine's?
It could be very romantic.
Only the lowlifes will be out. I love it.
Yeah, only the real bottom feeders that have no one else in their lives. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Listen, check this out. And all you women who want to go Skarhead show, you're going for free if you're going as a couple. So just find some stupid guy out there to buy a ticket, go in with them. Right?
Where is it? Where's the show?
The wood shop.
Meadows.
I want to go.
Wood shop.
You know what? There's a certain allure to going to see Skarhead on Valentine's Day. I think I want to come. Skarhead love. There you go. Scarred love.
Scarred love, guys. Yeah, but yeah.
Scarred love. All right, E. I love you,
listen,
bro.
Rob, you're a great guitar player. Drew, Lori, thank you so much. I love you guys. Happy New Year. Fucking I wish happiness, wealth, and great health on you all. Right?
I'll see you in a little while, Dan.
All right. Bye.
Later, bro. You had to ruin my day, didn't you?
Fuck.
Danny's the best, man.
I gotta go see my therapist. I gotta go see my therapist after that. I love you, Zach. I always have, man.
Joe, I'm with him every day. We laugh. When I tell you the shit we come out with, we laugh our asses off every day. And it's good. You got to laugh, man. You can't walk around like half of these fucking assholes around here. They want to be mad. They want to be tough guys all day. Like, stop. Just stop, man.
Yep. That's a sure. I like this picture a lot here. I've worked with both of these artists in the picture with you and have the gold records to prove it. So that's it. Tell me who's in this shot with you.
That's Evan from Biohazard and Fredro and Onyx. You want to hear something funny?
Please.
Small world type thing. Fredro went to the same junior high school and high school as me, was 1 year behind me. And my friend Emmett, who I've been best friends with since kindergarten, was their road manager in the 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, we were bugging out and then we were sending pictures to our friends on from Jamaica and on Guy Brewer and everything like that, that whole crew there. Those are my people I grew up with, and they're all friends. And he was like, "Yo, it's crazy, man."
That's a nice shot. It's a really nice shot.
Yeah, that was in Kensington. That was the first show.
Oh, in Philly?
Yeah. It was like at a church or whatever. Like a big church.
Sure. Let's take some questions. The Count, of course, Count. Do you still like death metal? What are some of your favorite bands?
I love death metal. I still love playing thrash and death metal. One of my biggest influences of all time was Chuck Schuldiner. I got to open for them twice on the Leprosy tour, which was surreal. There's a lot of death metal bands out there that I like that I'm friends with for a long time, like Immortal Suffering, Pyrexia, Suffocation. Suffocation are my boys for many years, and it goes beyond like the good musicianship. We're very dear friends for a long time, and to hold up that long, especially being musicians, it means a lot from there.
Cool. What's your favorite Agnostic Front song to play live? That's a good one. I like that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the Eliminator, because that was like first time I heard a hardcore band do double bass, and also I got to do the lead for it, which was cool, and I got to do my own thing at the beginning, but then that the whole like not the melodic part, but the part that plays, that's phrased the way it is, got to play that and everything. So it was really cool. I'd probably say the Eliminator.
Cool. Is Rob a big horror movie guy? That Texas Chainsaw poster is awesome.
Yeah, I do like horror movies. I've loved slasher movies since I was a kid. I used to watch like the really cheesy ones, like Driller Killer and Massacre at Central High and The Burning and all of that shit. And then like the Friday the 13th I liked, or whatever, Halloween, Chainsaw Massacre, all that stuff.
Are you talking about Gear, I always kind of picture you as a Jackson guy. Are you still playing Jacksons?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why Jacksons?
Jacksons always, to me, were like the epitome of like a metal guitar. I've played Les Pauls. I've owned Les Pauls. I've owned Strats. I've owned ESPs, Schecters, all kinds of shit. But Jackson is my favorite. It plays the best, and I actually, to pay for Mom's medical bills, I sold 18 of them, and I raffled off one.
You owned 18 Jacksons?
Yeah, I still have 13. So
18.
I still have 13
Jeez.
now. Yeah, I got rid of 19 and 3 amps, and I still have 13 guitars. But you got to do it. You can't play them all at once. So if you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I became I got endorsed from Diodario Strings, which is cool. I've been playing them for years. Those are my favorite strings.
Do you change your strings every time you play? You have to, right?
I usually go 2 shows, depending.
2 shows.
If I'm playing something like Maniac Rise, which was really like technical thrash death metal, I might do it every show. But then again, we never did a tour with a number of shows back to back. We've only done 2 days, but I would usually change those because I don't know, there's a lot of wear and tear on them. But for Marauder, I did every 2 shows. AF, I did every 2. Well, AF, I brought like 2 guitars with me, so I would do 2 shows, 2 shows, 2 shows. But I would change usually 2 shows, and I like Mesa Boogie dual rectifier amp.
Yeah, that's a question from a fellow guitar player, Larry the Hunter. What's the best amplifier in Rob's world?
Well, for Maniac Rise and Marauder was the dual rec. Straight through, you can't beat that amp. The crunch, it's just so fucking over the top. And I use Seymour Duncan SH6 Mayhems in all my guitars. They're passive pickup, but for some reason they're called the Duncan Distortion when you use the locking bridge because there's a different F spacing on the guitar. But Mesa Boogie dual rec, and now I use which is real convenient, the Nano Cortex. So I have the little power box, the Nano Cortex, and a tuner, and it fits in like a little fucking carry bag.
Yeah,
like
that's
your backpack.
Shit's getting smaller and smaller. It's the guitar. Will in ID, and it sounds damn good too. It's not like we have to hump the head anymore to the gigs. He's like, whatever, I'll bring the whatever, and it's like,
and yeah, that's what they got for Bobby. Zach uses it, and Matty Pasta uses it. All these guys use it, and you grab amps, like you practically plug into an amp, and you take the sound from it. And was it like one of those the Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
Some shit like Here's Francis Sawyer. Rob seems to be a fan of music. What is something we would be surprised to find on his stereo deck? Any guilty pleasures?
Well, if you look at my CD collection, I have everything from like AC/DC, Mariah Carey. I have Frank Sinatra. I have Dean Martin. I have a lot of jazz. I have metal, rock and roll, hardcore, death metal, punk rock, anything you could think of. Trying to think, I have a lot of freestyle. I have a lot of hip hop. I have a lot of techno music, and I like everything. But some people might be surprised at it, but I just call it, just having broad horizons.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. Let's see. Joe Piscopo plays drums and keyboards. Would be funny if they both played guitar. Both guys are funny, talented legends. Okay. What else? Guitars can be replaced, moms can't. This is true.
Sweet.
I have I got one for you. As we head towards the door, Steve Malibu just sent me something. Hold on.
I thought he was watching his paint dry, motherfucker.
Right. All right, great. Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. Hold on. Let me just straighten it out. Okay.
It's coming.
It's coming. Close Facebook.
We're waiting.
I know. Listen, I'm one guy. I'm fucking not only. Oh, where did? Oh shit! Hold on, I lost the show. Hold on. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Fuck me. All right, I got it now. What's going on with this?
Well, first of all, that was Panda. It was Panda, Stevie Malibu, and that fucking minty fresh Frankie. During the Agnostic Front tour, we love to break each other's balls, right? We're always talking shit about each other. Panda goes, "Yo, I got you, bro. We're getting you good." So when we played Meadows, during there's video of it too. If you look online, while playing Victim in Pain, they pulled out these underwear and they were holding them up, and you see Roger just like look, and he kind of squints, and he started laughing. So I think my friend Tanya has one of them.
Who made
Gallo
these?
put on a pair.
Who made these?
Panda, the motherfucker, because he drew on them, and they brought him to the show. And then Gallo put a pair on and dove in the crowd.
Oh, I see.
Stigma put a pair on. It was sing. He sang "Power" wearing those underwear, and then to top it all off, I should have sent you the picture. Stigma sends me a picture. He had on his Christmas tree, and then me and Mike DeJean went to his house one day, and he had the underwear on the door. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm getting rid of these fucking things now." I said, "What are you throwing them out for?" I said, "Why don't you frame it like a hockey jersey?"
I like the one on the left. Go Rob, go shred.
Yeah, they're assholes. But you know what? That's how we bust each other's balls. If we didn't like each other, they wouldn't do shit like that. You know what I mean? It's all in good fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What else? What is the future looking like? What's happening for you? Looking to the future?
The future, I have songs that I started that are kind of like maybe like Marauder God Is I era, and one could be like an extra track on Death Leprosy. I have a couple of instrumentals that I've done. I've released. I want to do more. I'm actually working on one for Mike Gibbons. It's been 2 years since he passed, and he was a big Rat and Randy Rhoads fan. So I'm doing an instrumental in honor of him, and I'm doing different leads on it to sound like Gibbons, to sound like Warren DeMartini, and to sound like Randy Rhoads. And just about done with it. I'm going to release that. Plus, I have tons of riffs for Skarhead that I'm going to start putting together and going to record it. And then they like it, we use it. If not, they go into my library. And I've been giving guitar lessons. I've been teching, and that's pretty much it. I mean, just going to play as much as I can. You know, it's difficult with the, to play as much as I want with the home situation and work and life, but I get it done. I'll be there.
Right on.
That's
Well,
awesome.
thanks. Everybody, yes, everybody loves you, man. It was a great show. Always
Thanks for
great.
having me, man.
Yeah, always great when we have like some hometown cooking.
Yeah, like the guitar god and international sex symbol.
Are you? Oh, Larry Kelly's asking, are you coming up to Boston on Saturday?
Yes, I will be there Friday and Saturday.
Is Blood for Blood playing that thing?
No,
No.
I think Stigma's playing, Distress,
Right.
a few other bands, but the night before we have the dinner thing or whatever. So
Sure. Anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to shout out?
yeah, actually, a few people. I want to thank you for having me. I want to thank a handful of people that I have in my life that actually make me smile. And then I want to just, I don't know, just thank people who are behind me and not being jerk offs. You know what I mean? And thanks to, Isaac as well, because he, we're playing a lot and we do a lot of the shit with the merch and everything like that. And, I have a handful of friends and family that are close, Mark and Ron from Generation Records are fucking awesome. And everybody I work with over at Monarch and Meadows and Woodshop, I have a good crew. But it's unfortunate there's a lot of people that try to put a monkey wrench in the works, but they're all keyboard commandos and they'll talk and they'll talk and they'll talk. But, they have to wake up being them. And I don't. I'm happy who I am when I wake up. So, and I have a handful of awesome people to thank for that, and that's about it. Trying to stay healthy, hitting the gym, boxing, some Muay Thai, shit like that, and that's it. I'm trying to live a few more years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, this is always having like a real music lover on the show, somebody who's well-rounded and really likes a lot of different types of music. It makes it really interesting. So for us,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was cool. You'll have to come back with some of the circus next time. When the music comes out, you'll come back on with the whole band. And I want to come see you guys play.
Yeah, definitely. I'll text you all the dates and everything like that, and we'll work everything out.
All right, bro. Thank you,
thanks
Rob.
a lot, guys.
All right, take care.
All right, I'll see you later.
Thank you. That was awesome.
Queens represent today. Big Queens show today. That was cool.
That's great. Yeah.
I knew. I mean, I have a little bit of a feel for this show. Almost 6 years into it, and I knew today was going to be. We have these home cooking shows with beloved figures like Mike DeJean or Demi.
Absolutely. When you have somebody that is that talented and that well-rounded and just a really sweet guy on top of it. So
it's interesting, this show. I can have a guy on that sold a couple million records. Yeah, and a couple people will watch. But then I'll have some Queens guy on, like Mike DeJean or Demi or Rob, Big Rob, and the fucking numbers are through the roof. Go figure.
Exactly. Because everybody knows, we all know what's up,
Wow, I don't have a show for 2 weeks. I feel like I'm sorry. I feel like I let everyone down. Shit. It
might take us 2 weeks to dig out from the snow.
Right.
Well,
I can't because we're playing this weekend and we're playing next weekend.
Right. You're busy. You're a busy guy. You're off doing some rock star shit.
Hey, I just did 4 shows in a row, so I could take a little bit of a break. Right. I just really ran at it hard with these last 4 shows. Of every couple days is another one. It's
right. Yeah.
Steve Malibu, you better listen, Steve. I'll tell you something, bro. See this show on Sunday? You better be there, bro. All right.
Hitch up the dog sled and get out there.
Love the behind the scenes guys. Yeah, for sure. Is that right? Robert in Scotland learned a lot today. Good. We're like fucking Channel 13. We're like the edge of, we're like PBS. Yep. All right. Anything you need to say for yourself?
I have nothing to say for myself. I have nothing to say for myself.
All right, go eat some dinner, will you?
That's what I'm going to do, and the cats need to eat as well.
Oh, Mimi Fuggett says, My son came home from work and said, "Why do I always hear Drew Stone when I walk in here?"
Hey, Mimi, we got to talk. I haven't spoken to you in a while.
I'm honored. I'm honored that my voice echoes through your household. That's right. Fucking soldier. That's a soldier right there, Steve Malibu. I'm there Saturday and Sunday.
That's right.
Let's tell you something. Anybody got any questions on how to behave when it comes to this shit? You call Steve Malibu. He'll set you straight. It's snowing out.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just watch the American model of weather and you'll be fine.
It's snowing. Fucking clowns. All right. I'll see you later.
All right. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. Well, that's what's up. I'm going to miss you. Unless you're coming to one of our shows, that is. Of course, we're playing Brooklyn on Saturday. This is at the Bowery Electric on Sunday, our last Bowery Electric show before moving to A7. That's what it is. A week from Saturday, ID's playing with Tree at Empire Underground in Albany. And then that's it. A week from today is a week from Sunday, excuse me. We're playing Kingston, New York with this crew. So that's my excuse. So that said, all right, very good. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for supporting the show. We'll see you soon. Till next time, do good things, and good things will come to you.
Conditioned by indoctrination, conditioned by society. You're a victim of the digital age, a 21st century casualty. Open your eyes, you're losing control. Open your eyes, put down the phone. Conditioned by misinformation,